everyone, welcome back to Elizabeth Loves Fitness. Today we are going to be doing an arms workout. All you're going to need is a pair of dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use 2 weights, 2 water bottles, anything that could be like a weight for this workout. And I will see you on the mat. Hi everyone, so we're going to get started with a quick warm-up. The first thing that we're going to be doing is some arm circles. We are going to be doing 8 in a forward direction and 8 backwards. Okay, so let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep on going, 7 and 8, and let's move in backwards for 8. 1, you're doing a good job. 2, 3, 4, feel those shoulders warming up. 5, 6, as well as your arms. 7, 8, great job. Now we are going to be doing some trunk twists and swinging our arms along the way. So we're going to twist our trunk, look over our head, and then kind of swing our arms one direction and then the other. And we're going to be doing 8 on each side, so that's going to get our whole upper body warmed up with our waist, our arms, our neck. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, 5, twist as far as you can. 6, but don't strain yourself. 7, 8, perfect. Okay, and we are going to be doing some shoulder shrugs, and then we're going to go on to our main workout. So we'll do 8 shoulder shrugs, and that's just lifting your shoulders up as far as you can, shrugging, and then release. Okay, let's go again. Shrug, release. Shrug to your ears and release. Good job. That'll warm up the shoulder joint. Okay, we're at 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8. Nice job. Okay, so good job with the warm-up, and we're going to be moving on to the main workout. So grab your dumbbells or your weights. If you're using water bottles, that works as well. So we are going to start off with doing some bicep curls. So just classic bicep curls. So grab your weights. You're going to have your feet hip width apart, your knees soft, and then grab a set of weights or water bottles that feels, not too light, but not, too heavy where you can't even lift them up. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is some bicep curls. We're going to be doing 10 bicep curls, then take a little break for about 20 seconds, and then we're going to move on to a second round before then moving on to the next exercise. Okay, so let's get ready. Let's go. So lift those weights as far as you can, and then lower them down and squeeze at the top, and then slowly lower. You don't want to just flop them down. So squeeze your biceps and then slowly lower. So we're at 4. Good job. 5, 6. You guys are doing great. 7, 8. We're getting there. 9. And 10. Great job. You can put down those weights. If you need to get some water, get yourself some water. Get yourself a towel. I don't know about the weather where you're at, but it's summer over here. So it is hot. So I hope if you are someplace warm this summer that you're trying to stay cool. Okay, so let's grab those weights again and let's do our 10 more of the bicep curls. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2, good job. 3, stay strong. 4, keep on going. Even if it shakes, it just shows that you're working those muscles. Okay, so we're at 7, 8, you guys are doing it. 9, and last one, 10. Good job. Okay, let's lower those down. Let's take a little bit of a break. And for our next exercise, we are going to be doing some lateral raises. So for the lateral raises, if you have a lower weight dumbbells, to use those. If you don't, then I would recommend, instead of doing like the full 10, just to do 8 if you don't have a lower set of weights. Okay, so we're going to be doing 10 of the lateral raises and then taking a break and then doing a second set after that. Okay, so let's get started. Let's grab your weights. Okay, and then we're going to lift up to about shoulder height, lower it down, remember controlled fashion. Let's lift up and lower down, controlled fashion. Okay, you guys are doing great. Good job. 5, 6, you should feel in those shoulders. 7, 8, you're getting there. 9, last one. 10. Great job. Slow down those weights. Take a break. Get some water. Wipe your forehead off if you have some sweat. Stay hydrated if you're hot, and if you sweat a lot, it's always good to have electrolytes. So just put a little bit of those electrolyte powders into your drink, and that will keep you hydrated through the summer. Okay, let's grab the weights, and we're going to do another 10. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, good job. 4, nice. 5, you guys are doing it. 6, awesome. 7, we're getting there. 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good job. Okay, another break. Woohoo! So if you need to, shake your arms out. If you need to. Okay. So, great job. Great job, everyone. Now we're going to move back to our higher weights. If you had the 2 different sets of weights, and we are going to be doing tricep kickbacks. So for the tricep kickbacks, you are going to be grabbing your weights and then have your feet shoulder width apart, knees bent slightly, and then going to literally kick back those weights and squeeze those triceps, and then you're going to bring it back in. So we're going to do 10 of these, and then take a break, and then do another set. So it'll be 2 sets total. Okay, so let's get started. There you go. 1, 2. Just imagine those arms going back like you're flying in a cape. 3, 4. Good job. 5, 6, like Superman arms. 7, be strong. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good job. Okay, let's put these down. Oh, also, when you're doing the kickbacks, just make sure there's nothing behind you, because you don't want to accidentally like hit the door or anything like that, or anyone behind you. So, yeah, but you guys are doing a great job. And so we're going to do our second set for the tricep kickbacks. Okay, so let's grab them again. And we'll do our 10. Okay, so have those knees bent, lean over a little bit, and then imagine that you're kicking back these weights like they're hitting something. And then squeeze, and then bring it back in, and then again, kick them back. Go as far as you can. Everybody's different in regards to like how far up they can kick back their arms. So 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, almost there. 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Okay, good job. So hopefully you feel it right here in those triceps. And just remember, when you do those kickbacks, that when your arm goes up, you're supposed to be squeezing these triceps. Okay? Okay. So again, let's take a little break for water, for just if you need to loosen your arms up, shaking those arms out. Okay, and now we are going to be doing some, we'll be doing some shoulder presses too. We're going to be doing 2 sets of shoulder presses at, so 2 sets. We're going to use the lower weights if you have the lower weights, and we're going to be doing 10 of them. If you don't have the lower weights, just do 8 instead. Okay, so let's get going. Have your feet shoulder width apart, and have your weight shoulder height, and then press up as far as you can go. Good job. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, squeeze the shoulders, and 10. Okay, little break, and then we'll move on to the second set. You guys are doing a great job. Nice. So hopefully you're feeling it in those shoulders. Okay. And okay, let's grab those weights again for our last set of shoulder presses. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice Nice job. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Okay, great job. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing push-ups. So we'll be doing 8 push-ups, break, and then another 8. So I'm going to show you the different modifications that you can do depending on your level. So, first way of doing push-ups is wall push-ups. So for wall push-ups, you can just put your hands on the wall, put your feet a little bit farther than the wall, and then to lower at chest height, and then push up. So you can start off doing that. Now the next level that you can do is like chair push-ups. So just imagine this is a chair, and then kick your feet further back, and then lower your chest down. Have those arms tucked in, then push up. You don't want your arms flared out. You see a lot of people who do that with the arms flared out. What you want to do is keep those arms tucked in. Okay, the next level is going on your knees and have your arms chest width apart, lowering down, and then up. And then the next level is feet out, lower down, and then push up. So do whatever works for you and your level of fitness. So it's okay to do, wall push-ups. That's fine. You're working your chest and your arms the same way. So you're going to get the same workout, no matter which one you do. So we're going to be doing 8, break, and then another 8. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, steer straight ahead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Okay, so take your break. So again, when you're doing this, keep your spine straight, so don't twist your head if you don't have to. And then again, keep those arms tucked in when you're doing it. Okay, so let's go again. Okay, put your hands about chest width apart. Do your modification, lower down, and then push up. 2, 3, and then also you can feel in your hands, like push through your hands, through those arms, and you can feel it in your triceps, your chest, but use your hands to help you along too, because those are muscles. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good job. Okay, so you guys did great. We are going to be doing a cool down, so that way you're not feeling tight afterwards. Okay, so let's do tricep stretch. So this is my left arm, it's going to be your right arm, and then bend, and you don't have to touch your back, just as far as you can go. Grab the other arm just to hold on to the elbow. Let's hold this for 20 seconds. And let's just try to get our heart rate down. So take deep breaths. Okay, let's switch arms. So this is my right arm, your left. Then bend and take the other hand to grab at the elbow. And we'll hold it for 20. And again, the stretch is also a cool down, just a way to get our heart rate back down to normal. So if you guys have one of those watches that you can check your heart rate, the goal is by the end of this cool down that it's back to your normal resting heart rate. Okay, good job. So now we are going to do another stretch. We're going to take, this is my left arm, your guys is right, cross it over and then use the other hand to hold onto it. Okay, good job. Hold it for 20. Again, deep breathing to get our heart rate down and oxygen to our muscles. Okay, switch, cross the other arm. Let's hold it. Let's hold it for 20. Good job. Okay, nice. And our last stretch is a chest stretch. So let's take our arms and then put them behind our chest and then to grab at our hands, roll those shoulders down to open our chest. And let's hold this for 20. And roll those shoulders back. Okay. You guys are killing it. Okay, good job. That was it. That was our strong upper body arm workout. If you think there's anyone who could benefit from this workout, feel free to share. And also, if you liked it, remember to like and to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you can get notifications when my next workout video is coming out. I also have a playlist as well, so you can just click on the playlist for what body part you want to work out, and you could do these workouts throughout the week. You don't have to wait till Friday to wait for my next new video to come out. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.